Greetings to all our Easy and EdPlan 2.0 community members all over the world. Welcome to our first ever Easy Talk special podcast, The Owner's Night. As your Chief Marketing Officer, here with me is our visionary president, Dr. Ed Cabantog.
Thank you, John. Indeed, we are very excited to welcome all of our viewers and listeners this year, 2021, for our first ever podcast. And we would like to greet each leader and distributors watching here in the country, the Philippines, and our leaders and distributors as well in Asia Pacific, in the Middle East, in some parts of Europe, in African continent. Guys, happy
New Year, everyone!
This 2021 has been a great start for us, John, and we want to celebrate everyone's life for surpassing one of the most unprecedented and challenging year of 2020 due to the pandemic. And we have experienced a lot of challenges, a lot of hardships, and maybe you would like to continue and add on to this, John?
Yeah, well, you're right, Doc. 2020 was very challenging for everyone, from volcanic eruptions, different typhoons, and the global pandemic. No one was spared. We were challenged in ways we never imagined. It brought a lot of limitations even in our business.
That's true, John. In fact, we're still in the midst of the pandemic. But if we try to look back for the year that transpired, it has given us so much realizations. And if we think of it on a bigger perspective, coming from different industries, multi-sectoral, some even billion-dollar companies, Fortune 500 multi-million-dollar companies, well-known brands, well-known establishments, well-known stores, they have suffered a lot. Some of them even declared bankruptcies. They've streamlined their expenses and even decided to close down shop. Now, a huge percentage of their branches, and of course, many industries, our industry is not an exception. There are some players within our local industry, MLM direct sales company as well. They really suffered, not only from the company's point of view, but from the distributors' end as well.
Yes, and there were really a lot of uncertainties, Doc. Remember, the first thing we did was to actually call for a meeting of all the department heads of our company to analyze and strategize our plan of action. And after making a sensible decision, we had to keep making changes because of the need for quick adjustments on protocols during the lockdown.
Actually, during those times, what we did in the midst of these challenges here in the Philippines, that we're confronting the hurdles in how to sustain the operations because we were told not to go out. So how can we maintain our operations, communication with the distributors, communication with our suppliers, if we're just staying at home?
That's right.
The fact that airports and ports were shut down. We were not able to import the products that we need, to import the raw materials that we need. We were not able to send products to many parts of Africa, Asia, and Europe, and even the Middle East. So there were product shortages. And looking at that particular perspective for growth, it was bad for us.
It was really bad.
Simply because our growth for offline were challenged, were hampered, and were difficult to sustain because we were told to just stay at home.
That's right, Doc. And there's a lot of limitations, including in our business.
But those challenging times, it showed us how we could rapidly adapt to any given situation, more so with the pandemic. In a matter of days, it's not even weeks. When we heard about the news of this lockdown, we were able to come up with a concept, the Easy Shop online. We were able to come up with partner courier service that would deliver our products door to door, not only in Metro Manila, but the most of the areas in Metro Manila. We were also able to duplicate that in the provinces and even in other parts of the world.
That's right.
And with these quick responses that we have, it's because of the dedication of our staff, the dedication of our supervisors, of the executive level, in the many departments that we have, the management team, the training team, the leaders, and of course the board. We decided to really face this particular challenge on how to continue servicing our distributors.
I agree, Doc. In fact, during the first few days or weeks of the total lockdown, we were not both seen very often by everyone online, and I would like to commend the work and efforts of our Vice President, Jurgen Gonzalez and Arnel Limpin, in leading our training team because their online presence were really constant. They have managed to initiate some programs online. They were very quick to adapt the delivery of trainings, updates, important information, and motivations to our dear distributors from offline to online. But of course, you know, Doc, our leaders are really asking for our presence. What I want them to see today is that behind all of this, there were a lot of sleepless nights that we spent on devising systems and platforms that would enable them to do the business without much disruptions in the middle of all the pressures.
I agree, because the truth of the matter is, during those times, our priority was to reassure our suppliers, to reassure our distributors, to reassure our employees that the business would go on. And as much as you would like to see some action on our end, to be really, really honest, we are not techie people. We're not people who are used to having online presence. That was the reality, and the pandemic was the shock of the world for us. We don't know how to react online,
That's right,
to social media. So what we did is to really call up each other, called our leaders, and even ask them what are they doing for them to continue and move on with their business. That's why we work day and night for our Easy Online Shop here in the Philippines. And what we did, even with our limitations, is that we emphasize on how we could continue moving forward, how we could continue delivering the things we used to deliver before offline, but now shifting it solidly online, delivering the products, delivering online motivation, even prayers. We ask Coach John to do online prayers every day so as to address the need of the people that, hey, we need some prayers in this kind of pandemic. We need the business, but more important than that, we need prayers to guide each and every one of us.
That's right, Doc. With the financial crisis that almost everyone experienced, the reliable payout system of Easy and EdPlan 2.0 really helped a lot of our distributors not only to survive, but also to thrive in the middle of all the troubles. And not only that, Doc, it was actually a blessing on our side through a live foundation with the help of our leaders to reach out and send some help and donations to the immensely affected people caused by the pandemic.
You mentioned the payout.
That's right.
And the more people are locked down in their homes with nothing to do but to just communicate with their relatives, with their loved ones, or with their business partners online, the payout is very, very significant. And we continued to pay out our distributors on a daily basis. And we would like also to use the platform to thank each and everyone, not only our leaders here in the Philippines, our leaders abroad, but also our caring staff in the warehouse, caring staff in the customer service, in the accounting department, in the creative department, even those in our logistics. Because if it's not for them, we were not able to fulfill our deliverables with our distributors. They adapted well, showing that we are resilient even in times of crisis, and there are many opportunities for us to really upgrade and level up our services.
And you know what, surprisingly and thankfully, Doc, basing on the numbers, many of our distributors have still thrived. Some of them even managed to surpass the income that they had been before even the limitation of the pandemic. They were able to increase their income.
Wow.
While companies from other industries are laying off, our distributors are maximizing this opportunity to offer solution and share our platform for people that are in need. Actually, Doc, the proof of that is our upcoming event this coming February 28th. This set of new silver and gold executives, the US trip, and profit sharing qualifiers are really a testament of resiliency. They were able to manage to rank up and really break barriers despite all the challenges. And a lot of our leaders adjusted and pushed themselves with their team to adapt the basic online skills to move their business. It was really an upsurge of creativity and innovation. In fact, Doc, I'll be honest that even I had to personally adopt from speak on a live stage with a big crowd, sharing, training, and doing meetings with our leaders in virtual conference, even in front of a camera.
Because before, when we do our live events and Smart Araneta Coliseum with 20,000 people, with Philippine Arena with 55,000 people, we could feel the audience. We could look them in the eye and we could draw their emotions and really talk to them with our minds and by heart. But now that we are transferring to a new module of events which are virtual, we're talking to, say, 20 people, which are the directors, the programmers, and those who are assisting on the events.
There were no emotions.
It's so hard to project the emotions.
You can't feel the excitement.
It's so hard to see the eyes of those people who are watching. We just need to portray that we are seeing them, but in reality, they are relaxing at their houses, at their offices, watching us. And the reality of the matter is that change is inevitable. Whether with or without pandemic, change will happen. And the sooner we adapt to change, the better we're going to be. So looking at it from the business point of view, same thing will happen. Over and over again, we have discussed this before, that from employment status, you will diversify and become a business owner. You need to have a mental set, new skill set that will make you adapt to this new world. But in reality, the new world that we are living right now, the new era, which is the online era, those are the things that we need to adapt with in terms of our business. And we love challenges, John. We love setbacks, because the more challenges, the more setbacks we have, the more critical thinking, the more innovative, the more creative we can become. And these capabilities that we have right now, the new ideas, the new opportunities, the new divisions, the new verticals that we're going to launch, this would have not been possible if we don't have this challenging times of pandemic.
I certainly agree, Doc, and that is why I'm super excited for all our leaders who stayed and continuously believed in us. With all the upcoming innovations, with all the plans and visions we have for them, I can surely say that we are on the right direction.
We are now prepared more than ever. We're still growing for a bigger, better, and bolder EC and EdPlan 2.0. We are preparing for more and more distributors to come in our online community. So we are also prepared for more and more innovations, more and more expansions, online and offline, more developments, more infrastructures, more improvements, and I'm excited with more first in the industry platforms and new divisions that are underway. We are critically thinking about this and how to supplement, how to double, triple your income in creating your network. What are the products and services beyond the food supplement, beyond the personal care products, beyond the beverages? What are the services we could still offer to our growing number of distributors here in the Philippines and outside the Philippines? Crisis or no crisis, obstacles and barriers can't stop us now, because we strongly feel that we are conquering not only new territories, not only new countries, but new verticals, new divisions, new industries that are not supposed to be combined with our direct sales industry. Because we are risk takers, we are go-getters, we're definitely going to launch a lot of fantastic ideas, a lot of fantastic events, a lot of fantastic services that are first in the industry.
Wait for it.
So wait for that particular events, wait for that particular products, and we'll tell you that it's the year 2021 that will be one of the best year for our company, EC and EdPlan 2.0.
That's right, and I'm very, very excited, Doc. You know, truly, EC and EdPlan 2.0 have emerged as a crisis-proof business. And I believe this is all because of the love for the industry, the love for the people that are with us, right, Doc?
And just like what you mentioned, crisis-proof.
That's right.
It only shows that even amidst the pandemic, while other skillful people are looking for opportunities to sustain their livelihood, we at EC, we continue to thrive, we continue to innovate, we become more creative to give more to the people that we have in our community, more opportunities to earn, more opportunities to serve, more opportunities to grow their network and earn so much more.
And that's why I just really hope that everyone can see what we are visualizing right now. I hope they can feel what we feel right now. And with the help of our trainings and the support that we provide, I believe people today within and outside our industry will see a better perspective about us. Our company, our mission, and our desire for everyone's betterment, especially the solutions we can offer both in health and wealth.
Yes, John. I think with the drastic change of our industry's landscape, accompanied with the rapid growth of technology, of internet, and digital ideas and digital infrastructure, today more and more people are becoming smarter. They're becoming more intelligent. They are more wise, well-informed, and they impact our business and our industry and even our society, even to the world's economy as a whole. And the more people are becoming open-minded in our platform. In the US, they're calling it as the gig economy. They're calling it not only as a part-time business, but as a serious shared economy industry. Because in this particular organization that we are growing right now, we are sharing the profits that we could have made if we're going to do the business privately. We're opening the profits to our online community. So expect that in the nearest future, more and more people will be aware of our industry. They will soon find out, oh, it's a legitimate profession. When you introduce yourself, hi, I'm a professional direct seller, meaning people would see you and perceive that you are a speaker, you are a motivator, you are a group leader, you are someone that would help them with a particular product or service. You have a huge organization, whether offline and online, because that's the true nature of a professional direct seller.
You're right, Doc. Taking it from you, we need to really help enlighten everyone, especially during these trying times. Because more scams and overnight companies are propagating, polluting the mind of a lot of people, and we don't want them to ruin the industry that we truly love.
Those particular companies, those mushrooming companies, every now and then, promising people of quick witches overnight, those are the scam companies, or popularly known as scampanies. They basically put up their company with the sole purpose of shutting it down within the next 6 months to 8 months. But before they shut down their company, they have run away with millions and millions of the people's money. So to protect our industry with our hopeful intentions and boldness, we know the dynamics of the business inside and out. We have the courage, we have the knowledge, we have the skills to sustain long-term growth. And we want to professionalize the industry by coming up with more vertical integrations so that people would see, oh, direct selling companies are not just focused on products like food supplement, like healthy beverages. They could also offer some things. As long as we have a growing number of associates, of distributors in our online community, we could offer anything that would give them opportunities to earn more. And our commitment, our devotion for personal growth, for innovation, I assure you that we're not complacent. We're not sitting on our laurel. What we intend to do is to sustain the growth that we have right now, to sustain the growth of our business inside and out. Whether you are with empowered consumerism or whether you are outside the Philippines enjoying EdPlan 2.0, the goal is to grow, and continuously grow.
No doubt about it, Doc. The same thing that I always share with our leaders, EC and EdPlan 2.0 was born out of our desired aspiration to prove that there could be a stable and strong company coming here from the Philippines, expanding to the world that is here to stay. I know that despite the challenges and disruptions or crises that we are in the right place. You are in the right community.
I feel the same way, John. We know and we feel them. If we have leaders who thrive and succeeded during those trying times, we also would like to acknowledge our top leaders who are immensely disrupted by this crisis. To all of the leaders who have experienced limitations in their regular offline activities because of quarantines, because of lockdown, because of policies when it comes to security, and to our leaders who dealt with some obstacles and interference in terms of connection communicating with their leaders, coordinating with encoding, coordinating with product delivery, coordinating with the Zoom schedule of their businesses, of product information, of business information delivery. Leaders who have endured extensive decline of income, because it happens not only to the people outside our industry, even within our industry. Some have experienced declining of their income. And to each and every one of you, we assure you that the whole management team are here to guide you, to support you, to mentor you for your continued growth and success. There may be some struggle, but personally, for me, for my family, for my partner, for the entire management team, even the vice presidents and the training team, rest assured that we'll always be here online and offline. We are willing to learn how to sustain our organization online. And we're willing to learn new ideas, new information, new knowledge, so that we could have breakthrough after breakthrough from these challenges that we're facing today. And as members of Empowered Consumerism and Economy Driver Plan 2.0, the goal is to equip each and every one of you with new tools, new knowledge, new skills, and better character for us, for all of us to succeed in any kind of adversity.
You're so right, Doc. True leaders are defined not only during good times, but mostly during the trying times. Like what they always say, tough times never last, but tough people do. This crisis will soon pass, and everyone will rise up again and reach their goals. As long as you don't stop, you don't quit, and never stop believing in yourself. Have faith in your leaders, your mentors, our products, of course, and our company, and most especially in your dreams. And on our side, we will never cease our support, because we are the only company that provides regular and consistent trainings in the midst of the pandemic. We have the Easy Talks, the R2S program for international leaders. We even came up with interactive online events like Easy Chill and Easytainment, and we have more in store for everyone in the upcoming days.
Well, John, this is already our lifelong work, our lifelong mission for the past 14 or 15 years that we're together. And our leaders, our partner suppliers, our growing organization, because we believe in our industry so much. This has been not our bread and butter, but this has been our buffet for more than a decade.
Wow, buffet.
And there will never be a perfect company. There will never be a perfect industry, for that matter. Perfect businesses, perfect organization, they don't exist. But what we can assure you, we may be imperfect, but we continue with our loving hearts and our passionate minds to lead you to what we believe can assure you for a better future, for a future that will provide for your families, legally, morally, ethically, and in a short period of time, transforming each and every one to be a direct sale entrepreneur, and very, very soon to be a direct sale investor. Because the goal is not only to equip you on how to create your business with the system that we have, but to transform you to a perfect investor when you are earning already within the same system that we still have. So it's not a question anymore of what to do or how to do it. It's just a matter of your willingness to give EC or EdPlan 2.0 a chance to empower each and every one, to give you a system that we could continually innovate with and become creative with, and in our collective efforts, along with the management of the company, our top leaders, and our growing online organization, we strongly believe from EC to EdPlan 2.0, success is unlimitedly given to us, whether with or without pandemic.
Yes, Doc, and they don't need to worry. We can assure everyone that this will not be the first and last of our podcast together, right, Doc?
Yep.
They can expect more of this every now and then.
More podcasts.
More. You know, despite of all the challenges we face, we wouldn't have it any other way, because it was all of you who struggled with, and it's all of you who we struggled for. That makes all the efforts and the sacrifices all worth it. So again, thank you everyone. Looking forward for a better and brighter 2021 for our company and for all of us. We are very excited for each and every one of you. Right, Doc?
Once again, John, Happy New Year. And we thank each and every one of you for watching and listening with us. And this coming February 28th, for our SEG and PS awarding night, I hope all of you will be watching us again in this particular event.
See you there.
God bless and have an easy morning to each and every one. More power.
God bless everyone.